YouTube, thanks for checking out The Film Geek. Today I'm talking about the 2008 film, Inkheart.
The Alpine Antiquarian bookshop should be at the end of the street and on the right-hand side of the square.
Good.
By the way, how come every bookshop we go to is 1,000 years old? Why can't we go to one of those that sells hot chocolate and books that are actually new?
What good would a bookbinder like me be in a new bookstore? I love old books. The marble
Plain
pages,
papers, the leather binding.
This is my kind of place.
Inkheart was directed by Ian Softly and is starring Brendan Fraser, Andy Serkis, and Paul Bettany. A teenage girl discovers that her father, Mo, possesses strange abilities that allow him to pull characters out of novels by just reading aloud. This, however, causes a problem once the villains of another book named Inkheart come out into the real world and try to take over the world. Inkheart is a fantasy adventure film based off of a novel of the same name. Shortly after the book was published, author Corella Funken, I hope I got that right, sent a copy to Brendan Fraser saying that he was the inspiration for the main character Mo in the book. It was this that motivated director Ian Softly and the casting department to consider Fraser first for the role in the film. Fraser told Softly that if it was determined that he was not right for the role, not to feel obligated to use him on the project. Needless to say, Softly liked Fraser and cast him in the role. Inkheart was delayed several times. In fact, it originally was set for a 2007 Christmas release, but was later released in December of 2008 in the UK and then later January 2009 in the United States. The film was released to mixed reviews and it's currently sitting on Rotten Tomato at a 38%. The film also didn't blow up the box office either, just made a little over $62 million on a $60 million budget. The film did go on to gain a bit of a cult following once it was released on DVD and Blu-ray. So what do I like about this movie? Well, first off, this is an all-around, really fun family adventure film. This is the kind of movie that everybody can sit down and have a good time with. Mom and dad's gonna like it, the kids are gonna like it, basically everyone's gonna like it. The movie doesn't get too awful childish for adults and has some decent jokes and so on, but also doesn't lose a childlike wonder and also has fun, physical comedy for the kids. The film is also very well acted. Brendan Fraser is his usual charming self, and Andy Serkis does a fantastic job playing the psychopathic villain of this film. The effects in this film also hold up great. Now, there's not a lot of CGI in this film, but the CGI that's there is really good, and it's definitely going to hold up over time. The movie also moves very quickly. There's not a lot of slowdown points. There's not a lot of soft moments for characterization or storytelling. There's just a lot of go, go, go in this film, which could be good. It really keeps you interested in going, and it leads to the fun of this film. But if you're looking for a really deep, flushed out characters and a really, in-depth story, this movie does not deliver in that department. But it does deliver in the thrills, chills, and all that fun entertainment. At the end of the day, Inkheart is just an all-around fun family film that you can sit down with everybody in your family, pop up a big bucket of popcorn, and just forget about life for about 100 minutes. So if that sounds appealing to you and you want to check out Inkheart, well, good news, it's out there for rent right now on places like YouTube, Prime, and Vudu. Alright, that brings us to the end of another Film Geek video. If you enjoyed what you saw here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and ring that bell for notifications so you know when I put another one of these videos up. And if there's one more thing you can do, folks, that is keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.